Hello Gin Rummy fans! Today on Alpha Soup we're playing TerraForge. Now this is new territory for us. Not only is this a deck building game, but it will be free to play. Now I don't normally cover free to play games because they're often revenue models first, actual games second. But TerraForge gets a pass because there'll be ways to play for people who don't want to spend money collecting cards, including a ranked rotational mode where everybody builds a deck out of the same pool of cards. So this is the closed alpha. There's around 40 cards in it, 2 preset decks, plus a basic way to customise your deck. You can play multiplayer online, but at the moment there's bugger all people on there. So I'm going to play against the computer. I'm going to choose my custom deck. I'm going to fight the warrior. I'm going to begin. Right, so I won't ever explain this, although I probably will do. I'm new to this sort of game and will make obvious mistakes. But hopefully you'll get a feel for the flow of the game and any obvious similarities to a certain esports game that is popular with the kids of today. Right, first of all, I've got to get rid of anything that I don't want to be saddled with to start with. That's way too expensive, so I'll get rid of that. And also, I won't be able to play that for a while, so I'll get rid of that as well. So let's get dealt some lower cards, that's more like it. The blue thing in the top left... Oh, that's me! The blue thing in the top left is a requirement for your casting that card. So at the moment since this is turn 1, I've got 1 blue thingamy, and as turns go on I'll get more and more of those. So I'll be able to play in my second turn I will be able to play the 2 cards, third turn I'll be able to play the 3 cards, and so on. There's also requirements for these little yellow, what are called, I think what they're called. They're called chargers. Every turn you get a choice of getting a purple, blue, green, yellow or red one, but at the moment in the game there's only yellow ones, so it's academic at the moment, so you just have to keep on clicking yellow at the start of every turn. Right, okay, so I have 1 blue thing, but all my cards are 2 or above, so I literally can't do anything. The game, each turn is split up into 5 phases, but because I can't do anything, because I'm not playing any cards, I'll just basically skip them all and concede the turn to the opposition. Right, let's see what he does. See if he's got any cards. Yeah, he's got 1 card. Let's have a look at that. That only requires 1, so we can do it on your first turn. It requires 1 of the yellow things. It's basically a soldier that can attack with 1. It's got 1 hit point and 0 shielding. Right, okay, so whatever. It's given me a chance to do anything to counteract that, but I don't think there's very few things I can actually do. If it says Surge on there, Spell Surge, I'd actually be able to play that now if it was any use whatsoever. But the only Surge one I've got is this one, which is actually a protection card. So I don't actually want to give that to my opponent. So I'll just click that for him to carry on. Now he's doing his attack phase. He's played the card in the attack row, which are those 2 rows, which means those can do all the attacking. Or you can also play cards in the defensive position. So if I played a card in this defensive position, that guy over there would have to attack that instead of my avatar, which is over here. So he's going to attack that with 1 attack point, so it'll do me 1 damage during the combat phase, which is this one. Bang! Ow! Ooh, that smarts. Right, this is now his secondary phase where he can mop up any things I wanted to do, like cast any more spells, but he's got no more blue things to actually use, so he's going to pass to me. Right, my next turn, and we're up to 2 blue thingamies, and I've also got to get my yellow thingamy. Technical terms, all these. You will notice at the start of every turn you also get dealt a card. Piercing, oh that's good actually, that's a piercing lightning spell. Deal 2 damage to anything, including the enemy avatar. I've only got 2 things at the moment, so I can play the 3 cards I've got on my left. Let's have a look at those. That's a basic creature, attack 1, but 2 hit points. And also, it's a bit of defensive stuff for the lads as well. Well, I'll probably end up playing that. Or I can play... I don't really want to do a protection spell because there's no point. Or there's another very similar one. A Devotee of Zor this time. So, in fact, those 2 are very similar indeed. The only difference is this time, target creature you control on a turn gets 1 extra attack point. I probably want to do... Well, do I want to attack or defend? I could play... I can't do anything else. So... I'm going to go for attacking, I think. Let's play it there. So it means I'll be able to attack him or him. But he won't be able to do this turn because you have to wait until the next turn. So at the moment it's kind of a bit sleepy. Nothing else I can do because I've run out of blue stuff. So I end. I can't do any attacking, as I say, so I have to concede to him. Now what's he going to do? First of all, he's getting his little yellow bibbity bob. Right. Okay, so he's actually attacking me. Yeah, so he's actually going to kill me, isn't he? Unless I play this, but I can't because I've got no bloody thingamies. So yes, this was an incredibly stupid move that I did, but it shows you how the game is played. However, it killed him. It was a sacrifice because that's what happens. Because it's in my attack. Because it's my attack row, you can also fight back. So yeah, it's just basically reset everything back to 0 now, which was a bit silly. So he's going to play this one, which is an interesting one because it's a bit weak and can't do any attacking, but it can help another character on the board by giving him 2 attack points. There's nothing else on the board, so it's a bit of a waste of time, really. So I'll let that happen. You'll notice how he's played that in his secondary phase, because you can spend your blue things in both your primary and your secondary phase, with the attack stuff happening in the middle. Okay, so control now passes to me. I've been dealt a 1, which is a nice basic sod. Actually, this is actually quite useful because let's see. I can play any card I have, which is rather useful. I could do that, which will use everything up. Or I could play a 1 and a 2 and get more bodies on the board, which would be nice. Or I could play that one, which is probably not one for now because it says. Let's have a read of it. Whenever an opponent's avatar receives 4 or more damage in a turn, increase the AP of this creature by 1 at the end of that turn. I haven't got anything capable of dealing 4 damage at the moment, so it's a bit pointless playing that. So I'll play 2 of these. Play you there. And you there. Now, since he can't attack, I'm actually going to... Yeah, I'm going to place him there. And hopefully I'll be able to wipe him out. Right. Can't do anything else, so I'll carry on. Right. I'll be able to attack next turn. Right, so what's he playing? He's using his 3, all 3 of his blue things to conjure up a human soldier who's got, what's that? He's got 3 attack points. Fuck. Well, she in this case. And only 1 actual hit point, so that might be easy to wipe out. I was going to play... Okay, so he's playing that in defense, which is interesting. Can I actually do anything? No, I can't. So I won't be able to attack without the defensive card coming to the rescue and dealing some serious damage to me because of the 3 attack points. So that won't be great. Although I think, because I've got 1 attack point, that means if we end up fighting, it'll cancel it out and we'll both die, I think. Right, so this is still his first phase. What can he do? He can't attack me, I don't think. But... Oh, God. I think he might have wasted this. When this creature comes into play, another target creature gets 2 attack points. But that was cast afterwards, so I don't think I think he might have wasted that. That might be just a pointless waste of time. Ha! Well, I can't do anything else, so let's let him do what he does. Nothing at all, he can't do anything. Right, so my turn, get my yellow thing. I could play this one. Use up all my 4 blue things. As long as this creature remains in play, adjacent creatures get 1 attack point. Ooh, I could play that in the middle there. And then I could attack that, which will cancel out that. And that could attack him. And that would actually work quite nicely, I think. Or, what else could I play? I could do a banish. That would use up all my things, though. I think it might be useful... Or deal 2 damage. I really want to do that at some point, but not yet. I'm going to play him there, because that'll give attack points to both those 2 guys. There we go. Now both of them now have got 2 attack points, although it's a bit of a waste against this, but let's do it anyway. And I think this will wipe each other out. Or will it? Because he's in defence. Oh no, I can't attack that, because you can't actually attack defending characters. So I'll actually be attacking him, but then the defender will... Well, whatever. So... Well, let's see what happens anyway. Let's just... I don't think it really matters who I attack, but let's go for that. Okay, combat... Okay, he chooses defense. So now... Yep, so now that is actually defending against that. I'm not 100% sure what will happen here. But that will... I'll definitely take 2 hit points off his avatar. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there is. 3 hit points? Oh, I didn't do any... Because it's a defending character, I didn't do any damage whatsoever. Ah, fuck. That was a waste. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't quite sure how attacking works when you've got... defending works when it comes to different rows and things. So that wasn't ideal. I died. Piss. So this is my secondary phase, so I can use up anything I've got. I haven't. This number over here gets higher, I think it's when I cast spells, but it will allow me to cast avatar spells at some point, but not yet. I need to have 8 or more. Hopefully that'll come into play later on. Right, so enemy's turn. He's playing a... Oh, he's moved that guy across to there. And he'll still be able to attack this turn as well, because he hasn't moved between attack and defense, just horizontally. And he's also going to be playing a human soldier. Creatures summoned in field positions adjacent to this creature gain charge. Okay, that's quite powerful as well. 2 attack points, 3 hit points. Or health points, whatever the hell they're called. Right, so nothing much you can do about that. So let that happen. Right, so he's... Nothing I can do here, is it? No, I just have to wait for that to happen again. Right, okay, so... Yeah, he's not able to do anything on this turn because he can't attack with that. And he's in defense, and he's can only start attacking next turn. Right, okay. I really need to start using bloody strategy rather than just fuck up. I've got 5, which means I can play 2 cards. Mutilate. Destroy creature with rank 3 or less. Well, that's all of them. I could cast that and destroy that prick, and then I'll be able to use those 2 to attack without any... Yeah, that's gonna happen. What else? I've only got 1/2 thing. A protection. Which I won't be able to do anything about anyway. What else can I do? Deal 2 damage to target creature or avatar. That's pretty much the same thing. I can either... Well, let's see, that's 2 damage, so that could wipe everyone but that one out. That's actually quite powerful, isn't it? Right, okay. I'm going to use that. Hang on, let's try that again. Oh, I can't use that. I can't... Why not? Why can't I use that one against... Destroy creature with rank 3 or less. Oh, that's a rank 4. Ah, that's why. I can only destroy someone in 1 turn if that's... Oh, bloody hell. So I can't touch him, but I could use this to reduce him to 1 hit point. Or I could wipe someone else off completely. That one's still useless. So I'm not going to bother dealing with that. Right, okay, so I'm definitely going to use... I could use either spell, actually. Which one would be better? I think this one, because I can only use this one against certain cards, not all. Right, so you're going to die. Boom! And you're off the board. Yes! Right, so I've still got 2 things left, but I can only use that, and there's no point. So, now I'm going to set up my attacks. Can I use you yet? Oops. Yes, I can, yes. Double attack, I should take 4 off him. Well, this is the combat phase, so just press. I don't think I can do anything else. I think it's giving me a chance to cast any... something or other, I don't know. But whatever. I'm going to attack him for 4. He's now down to 19. So we're actually drawing. After all that, this is my secondary phase. It gives me a chance to use up all my blue stuff. Can't. That's only crawled up to 7, so can't use that. So I end the turn. Right, let's go. Enemy's turn. Right. I'm going to try and explain things less now. Just because otherwise we'll be here all day. So he's attacking me. I do get a chance to defend, but I haven't got anything, so I'm going to pass to combat. He's going to take off 2, so I'm down to 17. What's he playing? A 4 card. Another Purifier Legionnaire. Adjacent creatures get 1 HP, which is what I've got. Okay, so I could do with playing a new person there, actually. So I'm going to allow this, because I can't do anything about it. Okay, that's his secondary phase. He can't do anything, so it's now my turn. I've been dealt a blacksmith. That's good. I like a blacksmith, because it'll give someone else 2 extra hit points. That prick is now in defense. I could hurt him. I could deal 2 out of 3, which is annoying because I'd like to get rid of him completely. I could banish... Oh, I've got a banish card. Hang on, let me just use that up. Which means I could banish... anything of rank 5 or less. Wow, this is more powerful, which means I could get rid of him. Okay, let's banish him. That should affect immediately. And pow! Which means that will be able to... In fact, let's play my blacksmith now. And let's play him there. So this will get the bonus from him. So he's now up to 3 hit points. And also, my blacksmith trigger, and when this creature comes into play, you may increase the AP of another target creature by 2. So who's the most? I can't do it to myself. I'll give it to you because you've got more hit points, so you're likely to survive longer. Right, so now I can't use him to attack, but I can use him to attack the avatar, and I can use her to attack the avatar. That's 6 hit points I'm going to take off. And so the combat phase, let this happen. Boom! He's down to 13. Oh, I've taken the lead. I've got I could also, if I really wanted, cast a fireball for 10 of those 13 things to deal 1 damage. Not very much. I'd rather wait till I can decimate someone for 15 of those things, which will happen soon, which will deal 3 damage. So let's end turn. His turn, his turn, his turn. What's he going to do? So the further through the game you get, the more cards you can play per turn. This is go to the stage where you've got 6 blue things to allocate, which is all very strong. All he can do is attack my avatar for 2, which is crap. What have I got at the moment? I've still got the protection. I've still got that to play, which will be handy. And I've got that, which is deal 2 damage. Can't do that yet, obviously. Right, I'll take the hit. Still ahead. What's he playing? Another 4. A human soldier. It's another one that gains charge. Yeah, whatever. He's playing that in defence, annoyingly. But he's played that in the wrong one. I would have played it there. So, to protect against this more powerful one. Computer's not necessarily that bright. Okay, so that's the secondary phase where he's doing nothing. I just skip to my turn. Oh, I got a 5er. Just get my yellow thing. So we're up to 7 to allocate now. Which one? 5. Deal 2 damage to target creature, then deal 1 damage to adjacent creatures. Not really very useful right now, but it's another good aggressive one. God, I'm so powerful. I can't get rid of that in 1 turn because that has 3 hit points. God, I've got 7 things to allocate. I may as well play him. Yeah, let's play him in... Let's play him there. So I won't be able to benefit from the bonus +1, but never mind. Right, is there anything else I can do now? Right, so I'll be able to attack with him. I'll be able to attack with him for 7. And is there anything else? I could deal... I might actually be able to win next turn, possibly. Possibly. I won't be able to attack with that, though. So, let's deal damage to that, because I kind of like want him out of the way. The prick. So yeah, he'll still survive, but he's almost dead. Nothing else I can do here. Oh, got up to 19. I'm casting that. Oh, I see. Okay, so I wonder if I can kill him this turn. 13. I could deal him 3 damage from decimate. Rank 5 or less. Yes, that'd work. 3 plus 6 plus... I can deal 10 damage. That might be tasty. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Boom! Just got rid of most of my stuff. Kill. Attack with you. And attack with you. Can't do anything with that. So... I still can't quite work out how the defenders... If I can't fight that, but then he'll come into play. And I'm not 100% sure how that will resolve, whether I'll die or not. So I'm just simply not going to. So I'm just going to do the attack phase, combat phase, or his defense, or whatever. Yeah, just let this happen. We could have maybe given him protection. Nah, whatever. No, I mean, because I've been playing the long game rather than try and whittle the enemy guy down from the start. It does mean that my later attacks are incredibly strong. He's now down to 3. Yes. Right. So this is my secondary turn, phase, whatever, and can't do anything. So I'm overwhelmingly powerful now. What's he going to do? He can't do anything unless he's got some super duper trick up his sleeve. Yeah, all he can do is attack me for 2. Literally nothing I can be bothered to do. Well, I simply can't do anything. Well, this has been quite straightforward, so I haven't given you much of a strategic overview. But yeah, there is a lot to be said for moving cards around as necessary, from attack to defense and across, and all sorts of things. What's he playing? A 2. Devotee. Target creature you control gets 1+. Okay, that's fair enough, whatever. This is not going to end well for him. He's also playing a 5 soldier, which will get him extra cards every so often. Fair enough. He's playing that in defense, notice. In fact, look at his defense now. He's got an entire back row of defense. However, yet again, he's forgot to defend against this one. The silly sod. So this means I won't have to do anything. Oh, are we given an extra card? A really weak one. Yeah, as I said, this is a custom deck. So, whatever, really. All I need to do is attack, and that's it. These ones all have defenders, so I can't do anything, but it doesn't matter because this should win me the game. If I have to press it twice. Because, yes! 4 hit points, and I've won. Right, so that's a nice straightforward match. It's not... it's all going to be fairly straightforward at the moment because there's a limited amount of cards. The computer is of limited intelligence. But as I say, if you can find a game multiplayer online, then that'll probably be the best thing to do. But yeah, it's a closed alpha at the moment, so you will have to request a key and stuff like that. Okay, so this has been TerraForge. Interesting look at the early development of a deck-building card game. As I say, all very, very new to me. But yep, check this out. It's been greenlit already, so it'll be on Steam at some point in a weird free-to-play type thing. So get your wallets out, you bastards. Yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching. This has been Jamie from randomizeuser.com. Subscribe for more about the latest games in development. A lot of weird indie, Starbound, Savage Lands, and stuff like that. And see you next time. Bye-bye.